Hello, welcome to Popalunk RC. Carl, we've both got these iconic t-shirts back on. Freshly pressed, but why? Why are we wearing them?
We are here at the Iconic Cup, final round of the 2024 season at Halifax. What an amazing venue this is.
Yeah, it's a fantastic venue. Some say the UK's best venue. I have to agree. It's been here 24 years. Did you know that?
24 years. I did actually have a chat with the guys that run the place, and they got this whole plot of land quite cheap because it's actually on floodplains. So when this area floods, this entire track's like a metre underwater.
Quite nice in a way because the track gets a nice wash, don't it?
It does get a nice wash, but that's why the restroom upstairs and the pitting and the rostrum and everything, it's all raised up off the ground.
Well, talking about the track, it is a technical track. Doesn't look it. It looks like you can just go full throttle, but you really can't. If you don't hit the lines on here, it will cost you dear.
It does. It's all about the shortest distance on this track. It's easy to get round because the tracks are wide, but doing it fast and not losing time against your competitors is where the challenge lies.
Correct, yeah. I'm running stock class again because I like it. What are you running?
I'm running an M chassis class. Hoping to do well with the old MO5. Hasn't let me down yet.
All right, well, look, we're sitting here talking about cars. Should we go and see some racing then?
Let's do it.
All right. So what a track this is, goodness me. It's an interesting track. It's super smooth here, really, really nice. I'll go around here and look at the straight. The straight is, I mean, what a track, really. Look at this. This corner we're going to come up to in a minute is quite famous for being very, very difficult. This is quite an infamous corner at the Halifax track because from the rostrum it looks super tiny, and that's actually not. And I can see exactly why they put this white line here, so you can actually see whether you're going in or out, if that kind of makes sense. But yeah, what a track. You certainly know you're at an RC racing track when you're here, because this is probably the best, or one of the, if not the best facility in the UK. It is it's amazing, actually. It's really nice. But there you go, the famous corner. So what are your thoughts on the track then? Because we've both been round, and I have to say I think it's the most challenging track I've ever been round with my TT01, because I don't really think they're designed for massive, great sort of sweeping tracks like this. What's your thoughts exactly?
Well, as you're fully aware, I've been having issues with my car. I've just rebuilt it. Hopefully the clicking sound's gone. So when we get back to the pits, we just need to check that the clicking sound is now fixed. I've only actually done 6 laps.
Right then, can we have the marshals out, please, from heat 12?
Wow, it's all kicking off.
It's ready to start already.
Marshals out now, please.
Unbelievable.
3 minutes to the start.
Let's go back to the pit, shall we?
Come on then. Right, so you fixed it then, you've had it all apart.
I've had it all apart. I just need to stick it back together now.
Stand behind the marshal
Right, so it's all fine, yeah? You're not going to put it together and it's going to be all clicking and that again.
That is
It's a thing of the past, is
thing
it?
of the past.
Here we go then. All fixed, no clicking.
Wait for the old
Wait for the old
doodah.
doodah.
Listen to this.
Hey, you haven't fixed it. But on the bright side, it actually sounds like a little tiny engine in there, don't it? Which, you know, that'd be
Right.
right. That'd be right.
I think I need to come up with a contingency plan.
Got another car, yeah?
I've got a few. So, I've also got with me, needs a little bit of work, needs a new motor, but I have the original MO3.
Well, I've got a soldering iron with me, so we've got no problems there.
So, if I can't get this working, it's MO3 time. Happy days.
A few moments later.
How you getting on?
I'm having a mare, boss. I've already taken this car apart a couple of times now. Now, I'm not sure whether the mic's going to pick it up, but the car's a little bit noisy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not good. It really is not good.
I thought you was going to fix it.
I did fix it. That's the
No, you
fix.
didn't.
That's fixed. So, I think I might have to retire the car, boss. This is the MO3.
That's where it all began, though.
It is. So, but I have no idea. The car hasn't been run for 3 years. The diff, it's a little bit loose. The tyres, I need to change the tyres, but I'm gonna have to try something drastic today. So yeah, going back to the original Mini from the early days of Pop Along RC. Okay, so we've heard a lot about the fun time that I'm having here today and the trauma that I'm experiencing in the pits. But let's have a little look at Mark's car. How we doing, boss?
Yeah, it's going okay, as it always does for me. I don't tend to have many dramas, really. Well, I've had a few over the years. I have made a change.
You made a change?
Significant.
Tell me all about the changes then.
Alright, so basically, I stuck that sticker on the shell.
Right, the iconic RC one. How's that affecting the aero?
Much better. I'm finding that it's going much better.
Awesome.
That's it. I've got nothing else to say.
You were A6 in after the first round.
Yeah, I dropped back now, man. I reckon I'm B1 now.
I was following you rounds, right? And you looked like you were running around in about 6th place. And then I looked up and you were at the back. Did you come off in the last round?
No.
They just.
I got overtaken on the straight by people that were way quicker. So
How does that happen?
I don't know.
How does it happen, boss?
Mate,
Unbelievable.
I think it's to do with that top corner, lining it up, getting it right. But next round, it's going to be the one.
Yes, because you've been doing some analysis of Mr. Lander, haven't you? I'll tell you what, maybe we'll put that footage in now and you can talk them through a lap with Mr. Lander.
All right then, let's do that. Right, let's take you for a lap with a very good driver, Stephen Lander. Let's see how he tackles this. So, he's away, touches that apex nicely, brushes that one, takes this corner absolutely perfectly. The car is fast, it is on rails and very, very well set up. Hugs that one as well, taps that one, nicely done. This is pretty much perfect. Touches that one, comes round and repeats it time and time again, and that's how you win races.
So as you can see, we have got Mark's car on the track going cold, whereas the good drivers, they get their friends to come down and hold them till the last minute. These ones over here, they've still got their tyre warmers on and they're waiting until they get the nods. Now they've had the nod, they're allowed to put the cars on the track. It's all very serious, look at this. Whereas Mark's been sat on the track now for probably about 3 minutes. So his tyres are going to be nice and cold. But that is the difference between first and last. So, there's another one. Tyre warmers off, car onto the track. A few little turns there to get some more heat into the tyres. Let's see how Mark does in round 2. Okay, so Mark is starting 5th in this heat. He had a pretty clean first round, to be fair. This is a massive, massive straight. The guy behind him looks a little bit quicker, but I believe he was making a few mistakes in the first round, which means he's ended up behind Mark. So if Mark can just keep him clean, it might do him a favour to let this guy through. He might have to here, to be fair. I don't think he gets a choice. So Mark is currently sitting, after round 1 of qualifying, he's sitting in A6, I believe. So at the moment, comfortably looking at A final today. But many people still got some warming up to do. But that is Mark's car going round nicely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if I can pick up any close battles on the track and see how they compare. A nice little, I wouldn't say battle going on because it is just qualifying, but these guys are running a decent pace at the moment. Mark was sitting in 5th, but he seems to have dropped down to 9th, so I don't know whether I missed him having a little incident off camera, but that was close. These guys are trying to share the same piece of track, which could potentially eat into their qualifying times, but speed they're going around, they are comfortably going to make the A final. But they're having some nice close battles on the track.
So good thing about this place, I've got a restroom. Yeah, a restroom. You can get things in here and that. Oh, bacon butty time.
They've got bacon and they've got sausage.
Bacon and sausage.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Let's do it.
Let's go bacon and sausage then.
In one bag.
Yeah, let's go for
Can we
it.
have 2 of them?
Times 2.
Oh, that sounds good, mate.
It's good. It's
I
very
like the
good.
sound of that.
So, we have been here now for a couple of hours. We arrived. We left the house at 3:30 this morning. I drove. You dozed in the car. You've put in some serious time on the track just now for practice. I think you were out there for the whole hour.
I think I was, but
I put in
very
6
difficult.
laps. 6 laps, and my car stopped working. So I've actually spent the first hour, which was my quality practice time, rebuilding my MO5.
Yeah,
so
you did.
I'm going into this competitions with 6 laps under my belt. It's not good enough. It's
Well-
not good enough. So I'm going to get myself a bacon and sausage bap from the restroom here, and let's hope the day improves from here.
What have you done?
Well, I put it on the track after it had been fixed,
Yeah?
and it don't turn.
What do you mean don't turn? What the hell?
It turns right, it don't turn left.
Do you know, it's
So,
quite a good... Alright, so... Oh, I've got no words, mate.
I've still got the noisy MO5 as backup, but
Alright.
Mike assures me, says, don't you worry,
Good old Mike.
I'm
Where
gonna
would
have
we
this
be
dialed
without
in.
Uncle Mike?
I'll be fine.
Alright then.
So,
Good luck.
no pressure or anything. So, for us, qualifying is done. They're doing the last race in qualifying now. I've had a bit of a mare today, haven't I?
Yeah, you know what? Part of me felt sorry for you and part of me thought it's funny.
Well, I think they haven't actually published where we are, but I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, I made the C final, boss. I don't know what, I need to turn it around in this final because I've had a bit of a mare. It's been a long day. I was up at 3:30, I was at yours by 4. It was a bit of a drive.
Getting your excuses in.
It's a bit of a drive to get here, so I'm going to get myself another coffee.
Yeah.
7th of the day,
Okay.
and hopefully I can control the jitters for the finals.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. As for me, I don't really know where I can. I normally top of the B, bottom of the A.
I reckon you might scrape the A final today.
I don't know. Anyway, either or, I'm just enjoying being here, getting around the track for the last round of the Iconic Cup.
Okay, so Mark now is in A final, and I have become the man that puts the car down. So I'm going to join these guys over here. I'm going to stand with Mark's car until he tells me to put it down. He's not even up there yet, but he's gone up to get the prime position. What a beautiful location. The sun is out for the finals. Iconic Cup final round. Okay, so Mark is starting way back there, 9th on the grid. This is the A final of the stock class. I'm going to get the first couple of laps of this because I am racing in the next race. So here we go, let's see how Mark gets on. He'll be looking to make up a place or two. So, front of the grid, they're going to be quick.
Thanks, Cole. I'll take it from here. So it was 9th on the grid to start. Car felt pretty good. It was a little tail happy on this final for some reason, not too sure why, but just couldn't keep up with those top drivers. They are so good, and they ended up coming 9th. So started 9th, finished 9th, made the A final. I was pretty happy with that. Okay, let's talk you through Carl's final, the M Chassis C final. He's 2nd on the grid. He's finally got this car dialed by the end of the day, which was good to see. So, first hairpin, good start by everybody, nice and clean. You will find that these Iconic Cups that everybody knows how to drive, and more often than not you do get good clean races. So, looks like he's a bit quicker than the guy in front, but he's biding his time a little bit here. Is he going to take him on a straight? Let's have a little look. No, he's going to stick. I know what he's going to do. I can read his mind. He's waiting for his opportunity to take him on the inside. He's made some good space up there. But listen, good race from Carl. He pretty much stayed in front all the way through that final, and he came home and got a first. So well done him. Right, so I thought we would give you guys the M Chassis A final. Now, legend has it, people have been telling me that the 3 front runners could all win this, basically. So, all M Chassis Tamiya cars on this absolutely amazing, huge track. They look tiny on here, actually. But let's see who's going to win this one. It's going to be quite interesting. I'll try and talk you through it. And they're away. Okay, so how's this going to pan out? Very tight lines there from the front runners. So this is going to be really interesting. Oh, okay, nice. Ooh. So their hearts will be absolutely pounding right now. Oh, okay, rubbing shells. Okay, but we're good. We're good. Right, so our 3 front runners are away. Now that car in 2nd place went wide. He had a lot of pace there. Alright, they spread out a little bit here. Now, I think the interesting thing with this track is that one mistake on most tracks will cost you, but one mistake on this track will cost you, well, the race, pretty much. So our front runner there, he's absolutely streets ahead. Interesting. Now you might have seen Adam's in 3rd. You might have seen Adam on the channel before. A very accomplished driver. So these 3 at the front are seriously motoring. Their lines are absolutely bang on. Look at that. Nice. This top section coming up now, this bit here is particularly tricky to get round. However, not for these guys. Now you can see the black line on the track there. If you just literally follow that, then you're doing well. It looks easy, guys, but this is not easy. Still, it is. We've got 1st and 2nd Let's just keep an eye on first and second. Coming up to some back markers. So how is this going to pan out? You will find that the etiquette, the driving etiquette here, is very, very good. Oh, now we get it. Okay, now we've got a race. Now we've got a race between first and second. What's going to happen here? Now, first place here is going to feel a little bit under pressure because the second car, I think, might have a slight speed advantage along that straight. It looks like we've got a good race in the store here for you folks. So we are a couple of minutes in. Oh! Okay, now our second place, what he's going to be doing is he's going to be really putting on the pressure to our first place driver here and trying to, you know, force him into making some bad decisions. Very, very experienced drivers here. Whoa! Goodness me, this is oh! A little wide move there. Let's second place through now. He's obviously in the first. But you know, like I said earlier, one false move. Oh, he hit the grass there. He's trying to go really tight here. It's the second place. Good race to watch so far, folks. Looking good. Okay, how are we going to be on the straight here? Because we'll think. Yeah, first place has definitely got the speed advantage, but he went wide. Second place didn't. Okay, this is very, very, very tight. Now we're coming up to back markers. Always interesting when we do that. Is the back marker gonna struggle to let him through? It shouldn't do at this stage, being the A final. No, let him through, of course. Now we've got a big lead. Now the only problem with a big lead, it's great for the driver and not great for you guys watching because we haven't got much of a race then. But I'm going to keep filming because we just don't know how this is going to pan out. I'm not sure if second place has got a bit of grip issues there with tyres overheating. It has got a bit warm all of a sudden. Now I believe we are at 4 minutes, so we've got 1 more minute left. Now our first place driver has got to keep it together now. Absolutely relax, but not relax too much, because if he does, he's going to be overshooting apexes, letting second place catch up. So I'm going to keep filming because it's still not over. Back markers letting him through again. This is what we see at this level. A final, M chassis. Okay, if you're being lap, remember, you move out of the way. That is what we do. Guys, I don't think this is going to change. I have a sneaky feeling that this guy's going to take. Sorry if I can't remember. I can never remember names, but I will put the names up. Okay, so that's the bell gone. So listen, we've finished the race. All we've got to do now is bring that car home, and we have got a first place. So looking good. It could still go wrong though. Looking nice, looking good. Well done. It takes the win. Great race. So where did you come in the end?
I won my final, boss.
Alright. Well, you say you won it. I think Mike actually won that for you.
I think you might be
What
right.
would you say to Mike then?
Thank you, sir.
To
You're
Uncle
welcome,
Mike.
mate.
Thank you, Mike.
It's hard to be humble when you're as good as me.
Well done. Sandbagger. Sandbagger.